also known. It's not far from the Mulwati River. Like I was about to say riverbed, but it's actually now a river. And this is Baboon Pan. Baboon Pan, which is usually actually two little pans. One which is on the far side, and then one which is quite close to us, right underneath this leadwood tree, where some weavers are building their nests. Now, where I'm standing is a pretty safe area, because we've seen crocs in here before. Not big ones, usually the quite small ones, but ones that can still bite and give a little bit of a nip. But the water that I can see here is quite shallow. It's only about that deep, which is probably, it's deep enough for one of these crocs to try and sneak up on me, but not deep enough for them to actually really make much of a move. But this is completely covered by water, and believe it or not, there's actually a road that runs through here, and I'm going to walk towards the road, or walk to part of the road where we can no longer go from. But basically, this is it. This is as far as one can go. Darkman lover, the amount of rain that has fallen is actually unbelievable. I've never seen any of these rivers or any of these dams this full before. This is obviously the first dam that we are able to, well, not really dam, but this is one of the first little pans that we are able to see. Couldn't get to Jack's pan, couldn't get to Jackie's dam, and we haven't been able to get to Chitwa dam. I'm sure we will be able to if we choose the right roads. But now, between the Mulwati, the Molwanini, and Baboon Pan, a lot of water has fallen, and it's obviously clear that you can see this. Just also in general in this area, obviously some of you have seen on social media, the Kruger is flooding in all sorts of places. One mention is the Taba Lodge is the river is much higher than what it was back in 2000, so it's gone higher than that 2000 mark, or 2000 flood mark. But I heard Safari Lover talking about crocodiles. Like I said, we've seen crocs in this river, in this particular pan before, but that was sort of towards the end of last year. We noticed there was one small one. Now, it's funny how when it rains like this, they do tend to move away from the dams that they were originally at. And the reason is to find food. They want to find some food. They want to see if they can get themselves a bit of a meal and not have to compete for it. So by moving to other dams and other little pans, they are basically helping themselves with a little bit less competition. And to move here, obviously we've got the weaver's nests, which are nesting in that leadwood tree. I know there's some weaver's nests further down that side as well. And obviously they're opportunistic hunters, so they're waiting for something to fall out the nest, or waiting for a weaver to fall itself, or waiting for something small like a frog or a terrapin to come down into this water where they'll snap it up. But we're going to send you over to Amy.